Well, it's another Thursday morning, Sidney by the Sea Rotary Club at the beautiful Shoal Center. We're joined this morning by Bruce Graham, whose job is to set up the facility every morning that we meet here, which is every Thursday. But of greater importance is that he organizes our poinsettia campaign, which happens around just before Christmas every year. And one of his very good customers is sitting beside me. Doug McKay is the owner of Sidney Mattress and More, which, as he describes it, is right beside, well, close to the Dairy Queen.
Exactly.
And so we'll have a little conversation this morning about the ways that Rotary raises funds with the deep involvement of the private sector in this community. And we'll spend a couple minutes talking about Doug's business. Bruce, what do 474 poinsettia plants that need to be delivered in a 3-hour period look like?
Okay, actually, so 2025 sales, we delivered 775 plants to approximately 150, 180 orders. So mostly we deliver to businesses, Sidney, West Sidney, Brentwood, as far south as Keating. And we keep it to, yeah. So, and that's a very good money maker for us. Profits keeps us going. It's about our 10th year. So yeah.
John has sent me pictures, and they are now actually appearing over our interview. And it's extraordinary that when they're all together, it's actually a work of art.
Well, it's a logistics challenge which keeps Bruce awake a few mornings, a few nights in a year. But you know, he's a pretty young guy; he can handle that.
Right.
But on the morning of delivery, it is an amazing sight.
It is.
Yeah. And of course, Doug's business is one that has been a constant customer for on my route, I might add, for the poinsettias. And he's also is a constant supporter of Rotary activities, and we're very interested in providing through this channel an opportunity for businesses that support our activities to talk about themselves for a bit and recognize the close knitting between Rotary and the business. Doug, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Your job is to make sure we all get a good night's sleep in the Sandwich Peninsula, actually in the region.
Yeah, exactly.
And as far away as Calgary, which shipping beds to Alberta that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all over the mainland and Calgary and Edmonton and so on. We had some people that were interested, so we figured a way to get them there.
And these beds are made in Surrey, British Columbia?
Yeah, primarily, yeah. Our mattresses are all Canadian and mostly made in BC, in Surrey. And you know, the mattress business is pretty interesting, as we particularly out in an area like Sidney, where we have you know, a lot of seniors. The thing is, you know, when we're young, we can sleep on just about anything, but as we have a few miles on us and a dent or two, we find that we need to have a really good mattress, and you have to be able to try it. And you know, it's interesting, a mattress that one person likes, another can't get off of fast enough. So it's just, and so having the right mattress, and we're learning more and more about how important sleep is to our health and so on too.
Absolutely.
And so not only the right mattress, but also, you know, the right height and so on too. Sometimes we find people getting on stools to get into mattresses or whatever, or if they're too low, they're really hard to get out of. It's like getting out of a sports car every morning. That was fun once upon a time, but not so much later on.
Well, I just bought a new vehicle, and it is a little SUV, but one of the things I wanted was to be able to get into that car and out of it very easily without either falling out of it or having to climb up or down.
Yeah,
yes.
It really makes a difference.
How long have you been in business in Sydney?
We've been in Sidney we've been operating about 8 years now, and we moved to the location right in Sidney by the Dairy Queen about 6 years go.
That'd be the location beside the Dairy Queen.
That would be the location beside the Dairy Queen, the very one.
There's only one in Sydney, as I understand.
The idea behind the store was to have a small store, a fairly intimate kind of experience, and with no gimmicks, no nonsense, no fancy pressure sales gimmicks and that sort of thing, and where people can take their time and try mattresses and have a good experience.
Yeah.
And we do a lot with small spaces. That's always been an interest of mine. So we handle Murphy beds and chest beds, which are beds folded up into a cabinet, and trundle beds, which are an old-fashioned kind of thing, where a mattress slides under another bed, or a bed slides under another bed, and so on. And bunk beds and all these things that work with small spaces. And we do a lot of custom sized mattresses as well, because people are downsizing to small spaces. So having a place to being able to make stuff work for them, which takes us into boats and RVs and stuff too, because we do custom mattresses for that. So we're keeping active.
And so you're enjoying the business community in Sydney.
Sydney's a great place, and the Sydney community have been very supportive of us. So we make sure we provide good service back the other way in appreciation of that. So, yeah.
And we've got about 150 customers.
150 or more, yeah. Every year,
Most of them are businesses.
all businesses, well, apart from
A few.
club members buying their own, but we concentrate on the businesses. We just don't have the manpower to do door to door. But yeah, we lose some every year, but we gain some every year. So it's pretty constant for us. So we're always very grateful for contributions that our customers make. So yeah.
And my experience is that that they're terrific. The poinsettias are terrific. I mean, I've still got some rolling from Christmas time.
That's bad for business.
Yeah, we're a little disappointed.
Yeah, but they'll probably be gone by then.
I may have to pour a little coffee.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's what's going on.
Yeah, we're quite ruthless. I mean, Bruce is in the volume business, KPIs here, and the guy's got to meet them. Anyway, Doug, thank you very much for your support for the club. We really appreciate it. And Bruce, for the club, you do a great job.
Thank you.
Holy smoke. Well, you're going to see the pictures on the site, and I take pictures every year. It's a marvel to see that number of poinsettia plants all organized into the roots. The cars are out front. I mean, guys have been here since 6 o'clock in the morning, getting all ready. Anyway, it's just a lot of fun.
Good, thank you.
And as you know, for our club, we have a number of fundraising events in a year. The poinsettia sales are one. Early in the summer, we'll have Lobsterfest. And actually, Shredfest takes place a week Saturday. $15 a banker box. We have an industrial shredder in Highway Christian Friendship Church parking lot.
Next to the co-op.
Next to the co-op, not next to Dairy Queen.
There you go.
Next
Gotta
to the
have an
co-op.
anchor.
And Bob Leach and a whole team of people will be there to greet people who bring a lot of stuff to be shredded. I think the capacity of the industrial shredder is 300 boxes. It's filled every year.
We interviewed him several weeks ago, and I'll have a link to that interview in the details below.
Great. Again, Doug, thank you so very much. And Bruce, congratulations on everything you do for the club.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing the pictures as John will display them, and we'll get them around the circuit.
Okay.
John, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for your extraordinary work for our community. Take care.
Okay.
Yeah, our Sidney by the Sea Rotary Club has a number of interesting fundraising events during the year. And happily, they always attract strong corporate support from businesses in Sydney. And a week from Saturday is Shredfest. And this year we're pleased that Seaside Magazine and Coastal Heat Pumps are our sponsors. And later in the week we'll do interviews actually with those two companies. But we greatly appreciate the support that we get from the Sidney business community. Doug is a strong ambassador for our club, and we look forward to even strengthening the relationship even more.
Well, somebody has to connect the dots. Somebody has to be the glue, and that person is you. And we're extremely appreciative in the Lower Vancouver Island of all of the amazing work you do in providing services to our community. Thank you, John. And we will be highlighting these businesses in future interviews.
Absolutely. Thank you, John. Thank you for your leadership and your skill set amazing skill set that you bring to this enterprise.
It's very convenient these days to have digital editing and production skills, isn't it? These days. Wouldn't have been 30 years ago. Take care. Have a great day.
Thanks very much.